Okay, year 6. So today for shared reading, we're going to be looking at the images and how important they are to help the reader develop an understanding of the information they are getting in the text. So yesterday we talked about having a glossary, and that helps us understand the text. Pictures and visual things also help people depending on what kind of learner you are. So sometimes, I know for me, I like looking at images, and that helps us understand the text just as much as having a hyperlink for a glossary. So we're going to have a look at our Kiddle website again today, and we're going to look at this word
Biosonar.
biosonar. Sorry, Mr. Mann, I was trying to look for it. So you can see that in this text, that word biosonar is, they talk about it. There's a hyperlink for it, but then they also give me an image for it. So I can visually see what that means. So I can see that green line going towards the fish, and then I can see something bouncing back towards the dolphin. So,
Sorry, Mr. Moore, that links with the text here. This allows river dolphins to produce biosonar for orientation. They are so dependent on echolocation that they can survive even if they are blind.
and I know from the other things I've read about these dolphins that they live in very murky, muddy rivers. So, and I also know that they've got very small eyes. So now I'm kind of making all these connections with how this animal lives and how this animal navigates their way around their environment. So this is just another element that helps me build my understanding about the Amazon River dolphin.
Yeah, I think that's exactly right. Like you said, Mrs. Moore, it does really help us, doesn't it? Like these images here, like you said, we could read this through here and we kind of get an understanding of like, okay, so they're nearly blind and they can use this sort of biosonar. I don't really know what that looks like, to help them move around. But then by having these images here, it connects directly to the text here. And that image there where you can see it's obviously sending out some kind of signal and then one's bouncing back off the fish, that kind of gives me an understanding of how this biosonar works for these dolphins.
And it also tells me, because it says for orientation. So it's not just fish that it would bounce off. From my understanding, I'm thinking even the banks of the river, something might bounce off that. Some tree branches that might be in rivers, because I know that happens. They may be bouncing sounds back at the dolphins as well. So they're letting out a sound, and then it's bouncing back at them and tells them how far away that is, because they have these great senses.
Yeah. So what you guys are going to be doing today is you're going to be having a look through this text through the Kiddle website, and what we would like for you to do is we would like for you to choose an image from the text, not the one, maybe not the one that we've just done. Maybe see if we can try and do a different one. And we want you to tell us, how does that image help with the text that it's connected to help develop your understanding of the text? So maybe it might help you understand something more about Amazon River dolphins. So you can copy the image and paste it here. And then underneath here, you can tell us, how did this image help deepen your understanding of what you were reading in that text?
All right, year 6.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.